Watching what happened with London and Malcolm.
I knew after they collided, I knew it was going to be bad. So I was just hoping and praying it wasn't going to be too bad. Thank God Malcolm was able to come back out, and hopefully we get London back on the court pretty soon.
Did they say anything to you about how his was feeling after?
Both of them said it hurt like shit. And I'm just glad Malcolm was able to get back on the court.
How much does it disjoint the offense when you don't have London out there?
In the very beginning, we get rattled, and we just have to adjust. I mean, I think we adjusted really well, and I feel like me and AG led them pretty well.
You seem to be bringing the energy even before that, and then you had a couple buckets where you just kind of weren't being denied. What was your mindset at that point?
Just to be aggressive and lead my team. That was really my mindset, and I feel like I contributed really well tonight.
What do you think about this series with Florida State? Joe gets a concussion last year. 2 years ago, the guy gets carted off to the hospital. I don't know if you're around for the Bernard James.
Yeah, I was. The kick to the face. Yeah, I mean, they're a really physical team. We knew they were going to play like that. And, any team like that, we just have to match the physicality. It doesn't really matter what happens on the court, as long as we get it done.
Was that one of the more physical ones you've been in this year?
Yeah, I would definitely say so.
There was that stretch in the first half, like 8 minutes, where you guys didn't score a basket. I know it's happened before, but what are you thinking when the team's going through a lull like that?
Just keep headhunting, trying to get great shots, not settling, and trying to just get a great shot. That's really it. That's going to happen, and you can't really control it. You never really want it to happen, but if it happens, you just keep trying to do the best on offense.
Did it give you guys a lift when Malcolm came back out of the locker room in London, even though he didn't come in the game, just having him walk out there?
Yeah, I was actually really surprised that he came back. I didn't think he was going to come back. I thought we were going to have to play without him and London, and adjust that way. But when he came back, I was kind of relieved. But if we didn't have him, I think we still would have finished it the right way.
You gotten a look at London's nose yet?
Yeah, he has about 5 stitches in his nose, and hopefully he'll get a mask and he'll come back.
What was the crowd reaction like when, after that happened and you making those big buckets? It was pretty loud in there. What was it like being on the court?
I mean, it was great. It was electric, and I love when I can contribute and have the crowd, be on my side.
Did you have a concussion test?
No, I did not.
You get stitches?
I did.
How many?
3. Wasn't too bad.
You had them before?
I think I might have had them once. I can't remember that.
So what happened on that play, if you could take us through the collision? If you remember it.
London's man had the ball. He started dribbling at mine. They were about to hand it off. And how we played that is London steps back and I get through. But it was so jammed, I don't even remember. I just remember hitting heads. I was trying to avoid it. I'm sure he's trying to avoid me. But it was happening too fast.
How bad did you feel afterwards when you saw his face?
I felt bad knowing that his nose was broken because I knew he got the worst end of the deal for sure. But we'll bounce back and recover.
You didn't go down. Did you know that you were dinged pretty good, or did somebody have to tell you that you were?
I knew it. I pride myself on not hitting the ground ever, so I wasn't about to fall on the ground.
He was bleeding too?
Yeah, it was bleeding pretty bad.
Is there any special satisfaction in kind of getting a win like this when you kind of have to fight through adversity?
For sure. That's a very talented, well-coached Florida State team. They're big, they're athletic, and long, so, it's definitely an accomplishment to beat a team like that with some guys down.
Any flashback to last year's game where Joe went down?
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But it's the same scenario. The key player goes down and other guys have to step up and play their role.
Were you channeling your... Go ahead.
Was there a particular point when you came back in where you started feeling more like yourself? You probably already mentioned
probably after I scored, it was I got to the elbow, I pump fake, and then got AG open, I got him to the free throw line. That was not sort of got back in the rhythm.
Backhand Mays hit that 3 right after you went back in. I guess that was kind of a wake-up call.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, he hit that.
I don't think he scored the rest of the way. What did you change from the first half where you weren't on him that much in the first half?
Yeah, I was on him. He made some tough shots the first half. Second half, it's just being more alert, closing out with your hands up, and pressuring him more. And for most players, that makes them uncomfortable.
Was that your inner Kevin Love with the outlet pass?
Oh, yeah.
To Shea?
I'm not a guy that takes chances like that, especially in the game when it's close. when I saw him wide open, I was like, oh, I have to. And it's Mariel, he's playing well. I got to give him the ball, so I threw it up to him.
How much does it disjoint this offense when London's not on the floor? He's so steady with the assisted turnovers.
Definitely disjoints the offense. There's chemistry that's going to be broken and have to be rebuilt, just like when Justin left. But just like when Justin left, we're a team that has a lot of depth, and we have guys that can step up for us and fill in. So we're going to keep it rolling.
Just going to go in. I'm not really too worried about it.
You were 7 for 11. The rest of the guys were 7 for 16.
That's still a horrible percentage. I think I got to get a lot better than that. I think the team, they're fine. Just some pressure situations that we got put into tonight. It's better to have it tonight later in the season when it'll be even more pressure on it, and they'll all be acquainted with that already.
Did you figure that Malcolm would be back when he left, or was it?
Oh, I figured he would be back. His head, he's got a big head. It's very muscular, so I figured he would be back.
London knows that all too well.
Oh yeah, I try to tell London all the time. Malcolm has such a huge head. He always laughs at us, like he found out tonight.
Is London is he ugly now?
Oh, he's always been ugly. But I think a lot of people say that he's the uglier version of me. I probably agree with you.
Definitely down.
Definitely for sure.
You guys had a stretch in the first half where you went 8 minutes without the basket. What was going wrong? And I know you've had some of that stretch before, but what happens when you get to these funks?
We just have to rely more on our defense. It doesn't matter if we're not making shots. The only thing that matters is our defense. If we keep playing defense, we're gonna stay in the game, regardless of what's gonna happen on offense.
How much does it disjoint this offense when London's on the floor? He's so steady with the assistant turnovers when he's on there.
I think he's a big part of our offense. I also think we have a lot of great players that can come in afterwards. We got to see Devin Hall tonight, Mario shine up tonight. Even Malcolm at the point guard, so it's good for us just to be able to have those kind of players that step up like he did tonight.